Hey, what's up everybody, this is Hoster1, and today I want to show you guys how you're able to get the level up caches in Division 2 as fast as possible. And this is currently the fastest way you can get them. And I've done a video on this glitch before, but I want to show you guys the fastest way you can possibly do it. Now, if you don't know what this glitch is, this is basically the project glitch. Now, the only project left that's able to be done this way is the event Apparel project. And once you complete this, it will still be in your projects tab with a check mark. Now, once you get that completed, you can do this two ways. You can either log out and back in, and every time you do that, you'll get the amount of XP it gave you and either a superior or high-end gear piece. Now, another way you can do it is joining someone's group, and just joining someone's group will actually give you the rewards as well. And besides the superior or high-end gear piece, you get a bunch of XP. And I think for me, I'm pretty sure it was around 40 to 50,000 XP. And you only need, I think it's like 410,000 XP per level, and that gives you a cache. Now, I am max specialization points, and I don't know if these will actually give apparel keys. The reason for that is because I think I've gotten over 20 apparel keys so far, so I don't know if there's just some cap or weekly cap or daily cap or something like that that allows you to stop getting, or that disables you from stop getting apparel caches from leveling up. But I only get the caches now. I assume since you're leveling up, you should get your specialization points and maybe the apparel cache keys for the event. If you're not capped or something, I'll need to do more testing with that to see if I'm personally like capped or something like that. But basically, the fastest way you're going to do this glitch, what I do is I go to any of the dark zone entrances, and if you've been to them, you can fast travel to them. But these are basically the little like load in between going from the like normal PvE open world into a dark zone. The little building around usually is a vendor and stuff like that. And for some reason, when you're in there, if you go into the matchmaking and join just random matchmaking groups, it will load you into a new game. But it'll keep you in that building most of the time, and when you leave that group, you won't have to load back into your own world. So what you can do is this basically reduces half the loading times. Because what you'll basically do is you'll join a random group, it'll load you in, but it'll keep you in that dark zone entrance building, and it'll load you into their game. Then you leave the group, it won't load you out. So then you just leave their group and join another one right away. And basically you're only doing one load for every group. And for every group, this will give you the 40 or 50,000 XP and the one superior or high-end gear piece. And for me, it was 10 new groups or 10 loads, and then I would get a level up. And that's pretty much all you do. This will give you a cache every time. And if you don't know what's going on with World Tier 5 right now, most of the high-end stuff, it's pretty rare to actually get a high-end drop. Even if you're like 510 gear score, it's pretty rare to get a 500 gear score drop just like normally playing the game. The caches all give 500 gear score. They're not going over that either. So it's giving you a 500 gear score item or weapon, which is super important because the more gear score you have on weapons actually increases the damage. And then a 500 gear score armor piece, which isn't as important because it really only increases the armor from going like from 450 gear score up. So that's not as important, but you can also get 2 weapon rolls if you get a bonus. Or I think that second bonus can also be a gear piece. I'm not exactly sure, but you also get the apparel like currency that you can buy the apparel caches with, not the event apparel cache, but the 2 other apparel caches. So this is also the best way to get apparel in the game. So go out and do this glitch. It's probably going to be fixed soon, maybe. I mean, they already took out all the other dailies that had this glitch going, but they didn't take out the apparel one. So I have no idea if like the apparel keys are just disabled for now until they fix it or something like that. So go out and do this glitch. Subscribe if you want to see more Division 2 content. Leave a like if you liked the video. Leave a comment down below what you think about Division, what you think about this glitch, if you're still getting apparel cache keys from leveling up. And thanks for watching.